Thank you for taking some time for yourself. All right, let's get started. Take a deep breath in. And yep, you guessed it, I'm inviting you to get comfortable. But honestly, who says you have to go through with all the effort? Just breathe in right here. Notice how comfort starts to come to you naturally. Perfect. Now take another deep breath in, and as you exhale, imagine yourself sinking into the comfiest couch in the universe, the kind that feels like wrapping you in a warm embrace. Perfect. With each breath, you might find yourself sinking even deeper into that comfort. And as you continue to breathe in and out, notice if you can relax more effortlessly. Perhaps you realize you don't need to try so hard. Maybe it's just about letting go and allowing yourself to sink deeper into that cozy sensation. Perfect. If you let yourself relax naturally, you might find you don't need to push or force anything. Just enjoy the ease of it all. I bet you're really good at getting comfortable. Whether your mind feels calm or busy, when thoughts pop up like, I know I should, but I can't, or why bother? Just notice how easily they can drift away, like clouds moving across the sky. Breathe in and out as they float by. Take a deep breath in and let it out slowly. And as you do, feel a sense of calm settling in. Feels wonderful to focus on what feels right for you, doesn't it? It's a fabulous feeling to be at ease. As you settle in, let's begin with some deep, calming breaths. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose and gently exhale through your mouth. Feel how the air fills your lungs and notice how it releases as you breathe out. With each breath, you might find yourself feeling more relaxed and at ease, almost as if time itself is slowing down just for you. I wonder if you can sense your muscles starting to soften and relax. As you breathe in deeply, imagine the muscles in your shoulders and neck gently letting go. With each exhale, let those sensations fade away as if the stress is evaporating into the space around you. Perfect. Notice how your body begins to feel lighter and observe how this sensation of relaxation might start to spread to other parts of your body. Is it possible that this relaxation could expand beyond your physical boundaries, creating a sense of spaciousness and ease? I wonder if you'll allow yourself to gently focus on the feeling of sitting on a comfortable couch. Notice how the couch supports you, softly cradling your body. It's perfectly fine if you don't feel like talking or moving right now. Just enjoy the comfort. If it feels good not to move or talk, it's completely okay. Embrace that sensation. Feel free to explore how the couch feels, whether it's plush, smooth or textured. Notice how the cushioning conforms to your shape, giving you a deep sense of ease. As you continue to breathe in and out, you might imagine the couch's comfort extending beyond the immediate space. Picture yourself feeling supported, not only by the couch but also the room around you. It's all right if the walls and floor and ceiling seem to gently hold you, creating a cozy environment. Allow the awareness to gently expand to include the building itself. You might find comfort in thinking about how the building stands strong and steady, offering you a sense of security. Let this feeling of support extend to the neighborhood, the county, and the state. If it feels right, you might imagine the country and then the world, while you remain supported and relaxed. Visualize the earth spinning in space. Feel grounded within this vast context. You could even think about the solar system and the galaxy, stretching out into the universe. As you breathe deeply, can you feel the connection between the detailed sensations of the couch and the expansive sense of space? Know that you are supported in many ways, from the immediate to the infinite. Remember when we were kids? We'll wake up and rush outside full of energy, ready to play from sunrise to sunset. We didn't even notice when we were getting tired. Our parents had to tell us to slow down, and only then we would realize we were worn out. Think back to those moments when even the smallest things felt exciting. Remember asking, "What are we doing tomorrow?" That question alone could fill you with joy, anticipation. Everything was new and full of possibilities. Now take a deep breath in and let that feeling of childlike excitement wash over you. Perfect. Imagine that boundless energy and enthusiasm for life is still within you. Notice how back then time seemed to stretch endlessly and everything felt within reach. As you continue to breathe deeply, let yourself reconnect with that sense of wonder. Feel how time and space felt different, more open, full of potential. Know that you can bring that feeling into this present moment. And as you imagine yourself back as a child again, filled with energy and curiosity, those moments on the playground, standing in the middle, contemplating the swing slides or monkey bars, you might have thought to yourself, "I'm excited to choose, but what if none of these options are perfect? What if I try something new? Could be a wonderful adventure." Remember how the playground was a realm of endless possibilities, where each choice seemed to hold a universe of adventure and fun. Perhaps you wavered between the activities of thinking, "I wonder if this could lead to something amazing. Do I have what it takes to choose the best slide to start with?" It could have felt like you're on the edge of action, needing just a little push to dive in, with those moments of hesitation and excitement shaping how you approached each new experience. But you and I both know, sometimes the playground was boring. The monkey bars were broken, with only the boring or annoying kids to play with. You really couldn't decide. And as an adult, those childhood thoughts can sometimes transform into more hesitant reflections. You might find yourself thinking, "I know I need to make a move, but I'm unsure where to start or if I'm ready." The excitement of exploring options might turn into doubts with thoughts like every option seems challenging. Past experience might influence your current mindset, leading to concerns such as, I'm not sure if my efforts will lead to the outcomes I hope for. These reflections can mirror those childhood moments of indecision. But here's a question to ponder. How have you managed to stay the same at the core, even as your surroundings have changed? Isn't it interesting how those childhood moments of indecision and excitement continue to echo in your adult life? While the playground and its choices were just part of growing up, they didn't define your future, did they? As you settle into a deep state of relaxation, think back to the tasks you've conquered. Whether it was cooking a new recipe, moving to a new city, or pitching a tent in the wilderness, what sparked you to take on these challenges? What gave you the motivation and energy to dive into these seamlessly straightforward but truly significant tasks? Each of these accomplishments started with a moment of decision, where you felt an inner drive pushing you forward. This drive, fueled by a deeper inner strength, reflects a fundamental link between your emotions and ability to take action. The root word emotion in Latin is move, which means to move. This connection highlights how every emotional experience is inherently tied to your body's readiness to act. In other words, your emotions aren't just fleeting feelings, they're deeply connected to your physical readiness to respond and act. As you drift into a state of deep relaxation, think back to the tasks you've accomplished, like preparing a Sunday roast, moving to a new city, or pitching a tent in the wilderness. Reflect on what drove you to undertake these challenges. Motivation can stem from a clear plan, like preparing a special meal can come from spontaneous reactions, such as responding to an unexpected situation. When you were motivated to cook a Sunday roast, you likely felt a sense of purpose. This planned motivation involves setting a goal, taking deliberate actions to achieve it. Your body supported this process by boosting energy and focus, thanks to mechanisms in your brain that enhance positive feelings and reduce stress. This readiness enabled you to approach the task with enthusiasm. Consider moments when things didn't go as planned, such as when the Sunday roast was taking longer than expected. In these situations, you might have felt a surge of anger. Physically, this anger triggers a response where the blood rushes to your hands and your heart rate increases, preparing your body for immediate action. This heightened state of arousal is designed to help you tackle challenges more effectively. Your body becomes primed to address the situation, whether that means speeding up the cooking process or finding a solution to an unexpected problem. On the other hand, your body also has other automatic reactions to unexpected events. For instance, when you encounter surprise, your eyebrows lift, which widens your visual field, allowing more light to enter your eyes. This reaction helps you see and respond to new stimuli more effectively. It's part of your body's sophisticated system designed to adapt to sudden changes and challenges. Similarly, when you experience disgust, your upper lip curls and your nose wrinkles, an instinctive response aimed at avoiding something. A state of sadness slows you down, but it also provides a chance for reflection and planning, which can lead to new beginnings. These automatic responses work alongside your planned actions, supporting your ability to navigate various situations. By recognizing both deliberate motivations and spontaneous reactions, maybe you can appreciate the full range of your internal resources. Understanding how both your planned actions and instinctive responses contribute to your strength, showcasing a deeper capability that goes beyond what you might have initially realized. You're pretty special, and I know you've navigated through the ups and downs, just like when you were a kid swinging on the monkey bars or sliding down the slide. You might be feeling stuck between what you know you should do and the urge to put it off. You might think, I should really brush my teeth before bed, but it feels like such a chore. Or I know a small walk around the block would be good, but it's easier to stay inside. Or maybe you're deciding whether to watch a comedy that lifts your spirits or a horror movie that drags you down. What if you thought positively about something and it made all the difference in completing it? Imagine how different it could feel if you approached tasks with a hopeful mindset. What if you just did it anyway? You never know what might come of it, do you? It's easy to get caught in a rut, avoid making small changes, even when we know they can make a difference. But every little step, whether it's brushing your teeth, taking a short walk, or choosing a comedy over a horror film, contributes to a better tomorrow. These small actions, though they might seem insignificant, can add up to create a positive shift in how you feel and approach the day ahead. Here's a little secret. Ever wonder how those busy housewives keep up with all the housework? You might think, why bother cleaning when it just gets messy again? But many find that doing tasks like washing the dishes, vacuuming or ironing actually helps them stay active and even burn calories. Ask them, how many calories do you think you burn while ironing or scrubbing floors? And they might surprise you. The key is thinking of these tasks as chances for positive action rather than just chores. Now, as you find yourself in a calm, peaceful state, consider how your mind might open and become more receptive. Imagine if you were to integrate optimism into your daily life. What might that look like? Could you picture yourself making small positive choices, such as brushing your teeth before bed, taking a short walk? If you were aware how these actions contribute to a positive routine, wouldn't it be interesting to notice how they seamlessly flow into your day as you continue to relax? Think about the little ways you might uplift your spirits, like choosing a comedy to watch. Can you feel how each positive choice could become a natural part of your routine? What would it be like if these simple actions, even if you don't initially feel motivated, helped you shift into a better state? If you were to consider taking action, even if it feels challenging, might trigger automatic responses that elevate your mood. Wouldn't that be fascinating? How might embracing these uplifting emotions, as if you were surfing a wave or rolling downhill, assist you in making the most of your daily opportunities? By recognizing how each step you take, no matter how small, contributes to your journey, how might you see the depth of your strength and adaptability? Could each positive action, even when starting from hesitation, help you navigate your task with renewed purpose and enthusiasm? You never know what's going to come from it, do you? As you continue to relax, imagine what it might be like if you could experience a gentle shift in your state of mind. How it would feel if any lingering or negative or limiting thoughts about making small changes could naturally fade away, almost as if they were slipping from memory. If you were to notice how these old patterns dissolve, creating space for new optimistic habits, wouldn't that be interesting? Consider how it might feel to have these new habits seamlessly integrate into your routine, as if past doubts were gently forgotten. For instance, you might find yourself thinking, "I like how I handled that situation," or "I appreciate the choice I made there." Can you sense how this process might become an effortless part of your daily life, growing stronger with each breath? Imagine how with every breath, this sense of optimism and self-care could expand, while the remnants of past hesitations naturally fade away. You might notice yourself reflecting on moments like, "I'm pleased how I approach that. Feels good to recognize my positive actions." What might it be like if this positive shift helped you respond to life's challenges with renewed joy, resilience, setting a stage for a brighter tomorrow? In a moment, I'm going to guide you to awaken gently as you start to return to the present. Take your time. Feel free to stretch, move, and let any positive actions or emotions you've experienced settle in. Remember, just like the Latin word movere, meaning to move, you have the power to carry forward the energy and insights you've gained. Embrace the renewed sense of purpose and optimism, knowing that each step you take is a meaningful part of your journey. Whenever you're ready, you can begin to stretch out, wriggle your fingers and toes, and open your eyes. Welcome back. You're perfect, just as you are.